Yarny friends, it's Dawn from Ninja Bunny Crochet. Welcome to the Yarn Studio. Today we're going to chit chat about my craft show from last week before I went on vacation, my vacation, and I got a little bit of a rant with my neighbors. So stick around and let's chit chat. My craft fair. It was on May 20th at the Colony High School, and it was called Raider Fest. It was overcast. It looked like it was going to rain. All the forecasts kept saying it was going to rain, so they moved us all inside, all the crafters. It didn't end up raining until like the last 45 minutes or so, half hour, 45 minutes of the actual craft show. So most of the activities were outside. So we didn't get as many people as we kind of hoped for inside to the craft show. Plus, I think with the threat of rain, there wasn't as many people coming out. Basically, you just had the kids at the school and their families, because this whole big Raider Fest thing was to raise money for the special ed PTA. But all in all, I did make my table fee, and I did make a little extra money. And I'm going to I took some pictures of my table, and I'll insert a little slideshow right here. I sold Stuffies, I sold baby sweaters, and I sold those towel toppers, like the dish towels with the crochet top on it. So what I'm going to do for my next show in 2 weeks is I'm going to pump out the Stuffies, the towel toppers, and maybe get a couple of sweaters done. Tall order for 2 weeks, but I'm going to see what I can get done. So I have a couple of new Stuffies, and then I have one that is on my channel that I'm going to be working up some of those too, because they work up really fast. So the one that's on my channel is my Tooth Fairy pillow. This one works up super fast. It's got a little pocket here. It's just basically you make 2 of these tooth-shaped panels, sew them together, stuff it, and then you put the pocket on first before you sew it together. You can make the face, put the face on before you stuff it, or you can do it after you stuff it, whichever way you think is easier. But it's super cute, and I'll put a link in the description box below to this tutorial and to the written pattern, so if you want to pick that up, you can. Also, you can, if you want, you could make a little bow to put on this, or you can put, you can embellish this to make it a little bit cuter too, whatever you want to do with that. There's also, I found a template thing on Etsy that had a little heart, not a heart, what am I saying? A tooth shape. And it has a little saying inside of it about how from the Tooth Fairy, about what a wonderful job you did taking care of your tooth. And I'm going to print those out and put them with the Tooth Fairy pillow. The next Stuffy, now this one I don't have a pattern written up yet because I just made this one up, is a little leggy frog. This is super, super cute, and I thought he would go pretty nice. It's a little leggy frog. You can cross his arms, because I think he looks really cute with his arms crossed, just like that. And you can set him down Let him sit on his little butt. You can cross his legs too if you want. He's so cute. And I figured I could make him in different colors and he would go pretty well. I got to work a little bit with the eyes though, because a little bit of stuffing's coming out of his eyes. So I got to work a little bit more with him. But I'm going to make some more of these. This, I made them out of chenille yarn. It's the Just Chenille yarn from the Dollar Tree. So I figured it came out pretty cute. So don't have a pattern for him yet, but I'm working on it. Now these next stuffies right here, these are Peeps. I did find this on YouTube, and I can put a link in the description box below. Unfortunately, I don't remember the channel name, but I will put the link in the description box below to these little Peeps. These are made on the Addy 22 machine. You make 2 tubes, and you sew them together and stuff them. So these work up super, super cute. So if you need a quick little stuffy, these work well. So that's what, and then I'm also going to like bust out the towels and maybe get a sweater done for my next craft show, because those are what sold. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next 2 weeks, because I have another craft show, and that's a 2-day show. So hopefully I will bust out. I still have a lot of inventory from left over, but hopefully I will get some more of that stuff done. So my next would be my vacation, and we went to North Carolina. We had my craft show was on the 20th, which was a Saturday, and then that following Tuesday we left for North Carolina. We took a day, we stopped overnight, and then we continued on down. We went to we had tickets to go to Richard Calder's racing. This is if you're into NASCAR, you'll know who that is. And we had this tour of the museum, and then we have a tour of their race shop, which was super, super cool. And we got to see them. They got to see the training, the new pit crew guys. So we got them. They bring in the car. They have a test car that they use. They brought that in, and the guys come out and change tires on it and stuff. Super, super cool. And then we got to go through their engine shop. Couldn't take pictures in their engine shop though, because those are all, you know, they got to have some secrets, you know. I mean, they all have the same body style. They're all supposed to have the same parts and stuff, but they got, you know, how they tweak things out and how they measure stuff and whatnot. That's all their specialized things for their race shop. But it was really, really cool. We had a lot of fun doing that. Then, of course, we went to a couple of other shops. I mean, there was a race this weekend. It got rained out and postponed, but unfortunately, we didn't get tickets to the race. But all the other race shops were having stuff going on, and it was all in the same time. So we only got to do one thing at a race shop, but we went to other race shops and got, you know, bought merch and stuff like that. And the one race shop we went to, which was Richard Petty Motorsports, we just missed Richard Petty, which would have been so cool, because if you know anything about NASCAR, you know he's called the King. And it would have been super, super cool to meet Richard Petty, you know, up close and in person. I've seen him at, you know, races where he's driving by on his golf cart waving to people and stuff. But it would have been really, really cool to meet him up close in person. But we just missed him. We came in and there was a girl there that was like going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, Richard came in and I lost my mind. So I was like, oh man, bummer, we just missed him. But his museum was super, super cool. And that was fun. But while I was down there, just to make this yarn related, I did find a yarn shop. And of course I bought some yarn. So it was called Knit 1, Stitch 2. And this is located in the North Cross Shopping Center on Samfur Road in Huntersville, North Carolina. And the lady that owns it, her name is Betsy. Super, super, super nice. Very knowledgeable on yarn and knit and crochet. They have classes there like every day of the week. They are so, so cool. Well, except for Sunday because they're closed on Sunday. But such a great yarn shop. They have just about everything there that you could imagine. This is like the perfect little local yarn store, you know? I mean, it's so cool. You know, like she said, she's like, it's a community hangout. You know, you can just go there and just stitch if you want. You know, they have times where they just have, you know, this time's just to hang out and stitch. If you have trouble, like, working on a pattern or something, you're welcome to come on in and she'll help you with it. She said, like, even if you didn't buy it in her store, if you're having trouble with a pattern, having trouble with a project, come on in and she'll help you with it. But she's got patterns, she's got yarn, she's got everything you ever want there. She's got needles, yarn needles, crochet hooks, everything you could imagine, she's got there. It was a great, great store, and she's so friendly and so fun. We were swapping stories and everything. Such a great woman. She's been there for 20 years. She had that store open for 20 years. So, of course, like I said, I did get some yarn. This is the yarn I got from the same company. All the skeins are from the same company. It's called Wonderland Yarn by, I believe it was Fabulous Fibers. And this is their Alice collection, and it's called, or a Luminous collection. This is called Phosphorus 219. And it's this beautiful green tonal yarn. It's got like yellows and greens in it. It's just super, super nice. Let me see if I can bring it up there a little bit so you can see it more. Look at that. It's just gorgeous. I just totally, totally love this color. And the yarn is a DK weight, 242 yards. It is 4 ounces. 70% superwash merino and 30% silk. And again, this color is called Phosphorus. This is hand dyed, so it's really, really beautiful. I'm going to set this over here, and I got a second color. This one is called Robot. It was a limited edition. Same company, Wonderland Yarns. And I got 2 of these as well, and you can see it's got blues and greens. It's just absolutely beautiful. I just love this yarn. See if I can do it like that so you can see it. Isn't it gorgeous? I just love the colors. I hope the colors are coming out good in the camera because I just love this yarn. It's the same weight and fiber content as the other one. So it's the DK weight, 70% superwash merino, and 30% silk, 4 ounces, 242 yards. So, so pretty, and I bought 2 of them. So I can't wait to use this yarn. And that yarn, because it was a limited edition, came with it. They came with pins. So it came with this cute little robot pin. And I got 2 robot pins because I bought 2 skeins of yarn. So if you are ever down in the Huntersville, North Carolina area, or if you live down there and you didn't know about Knit One, Stitch Two, go check it out. Awesome, awesome store. You will not be disappointed. Now, for my rant. We've got these neighbors. They are like 2 doors down. I live in a city, okay? So the houses are pretty close together. I mean, my next door neighbor's driveway is right outside the window of the yarn studio. But not that neighbor. It's the neighbor next to him. he plays his music so loud, literally rattles the windows in my house. He has his SUV or minivan or whatever it is. It's this red car with a hatchback. Opens up the hatchback. He's got speakers that are for like floor to ceiling in his vehicle. Blares his music full volume where he's rattling the windows in my house. All hours of the day, all hours of the night. So bad, like I have to time my videos when I'm recording where he isn't home so that I can record, because it would come up, the camera picks up the music. And of course, it's incredibly rude. I would get dinged by YouTube for copyright because it's so loud. And not to mention, I don't want that music in my video. It's horrible. I mean, absolutely horrible. If I wanted music in my video, I'll put music in my video. But I certainly don't want that music in my video. It's not like I'm not going to say what kind of music it is, because I don't want to put any kind of music down, because you know what? Music is music, and you like what you like. But I don't like it forced upon me. Especially when I'm trying to record, and especially at 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning, from like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning all the way to 5 o'clock in the morning when I'm trying to sleep. We don't have air conditioning in our house, so especially in summertime, we gotta sleep with our windows open. So here we go, trying to sleep with this loud music blaring in the middle of the night. And he does it even in the wintertime. And we have our windows closed. And it's rattling our windows. It is so, so rude and so, so annoying. So that is my rant. Rude neighbors. You got them? I do. Just saying. Anyway, I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and happy crocheting. Bye-bye.